G'day everyone, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day or a nice night. It's Tuesday here in Australia and I'm back home again from a new food pantry in my area. This is one I went to approximately 3 months ago now. You'll recall when I got some wonderful food blessings. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it up above for you now. You're able to go to this particular food pantry once every 3 months and they give you a hamper of grocery items and fruit and veggies and bread. They load you up with lots of goodies, so I've got lots of amazing stuff to show you today. This particular food pantry, to go along and get the hampers, you do actually have to be in receipt of a concession card, which I have. I've got a healthcare card, which is given to people on low income in Australia here. For anyone watching overseas who hasn't heard of a healthcare card. So you fill in some paperwork when you go along. They get you to fill in a few different forms. The ladies at this particular food pantry are wonderful. And there's one particular lady that helped me today, and she sorted me out with lots of wonderful food to help out my family. So yeah, I'll show you what I got today. There's some amazing stuff. There's a fair bit to get through. It's more than what I would normally get from just my weekly food banks that I go to most times. So I think I'll start by showing you all the bread items, and then I'll clear a bit of room and hopefully we'll be able to unpack. There's actually, you'll see 2 cooler bags there with frozen and refrigerated items as well. And there's a box of groceries, and there's also a big box of fruit and veggies as well. So first of all, with the bread, there was some hamburger rolls, a 6-pack. And a lot of this bread I will freeze as much as I can. There was also some barbecue meat lovers pizzas, 2-pack. There's some extra soft jumbo Hawaiian rolls. These ones sort of have like pizza toppings. They almost look like a pizza really. So 2 of those. And these ones here look pretty good, I thought. Barbecue cheese and bacon tear and shares. So some of these we'll probably use tonight. I may put a couple in the freezer, I think. And there was also some Hawaiian pizza rolls. These are 2 packs. So this has got like the pineapple, I think it's ham and cheese on top. So 2 lots of those. And the lady had put me aside. She knew I was coming today because I organised things ahead of time. You sort of have to make an appointment to go to this particular food pantry. So she had put aside some different things today with some of the stuff that was donated. She's put it all aside for our family. Some mini apple crowns, which I've never had before. They look pretty good though. They're sort of like little, I suppose, apple tarts maybe. So there's 2 lots of that. And 2 lots of Portuguese tarts, which I've never had before. Have you had a Portuguese tart? They look really good though. I think they're sort of like, like a custardy type of filling. So 2 lots of those to try. And the lady also had this food pantry's popped in donut, mind if I do. So a really gourmet looking yummy, I think it's a chocolate donut in there, so yum. And I picked up, there was different bread that you're able to take if you could use. So I grabbed a bag of bagels. I was thinking, everybody was suggesting in the last video, you would have seen I got some cranberry sauce, and a couple of different people said to have try it with some cheese or even cream cheese. and maybe even on a bagel. So that's why I picked up some bagels. Yum. There was 3 loaves of, this is like sourdough and stone baked bread. So there's this one firstly, which looks really good. A 30-hour recipe, sourdough one. It's like a grainy one. And then there's, I think it's just the plain one. I'm not sure, that one. Stone baked one. Wholemeal, there you go. And one more stone baked sourdough like this one is, which looks good as well. So that was really nice to get all those. There you go, it's a rye one, Vienna one. Awesome. So that's all those type of breads. And moving up to more of the sweet treats, we've got 2 bags of jam donuts. These ones won't last long. And I picked this one up as well because we love the cheese rolls. A 4-pack of those. We'll probably eat those with a dinner, I think, at night time. There's also 2 lots of the fruit buns, which you know we love in our house. So 2 lots of those. And I did also grab just 1 loaf of bread, a wholemeal sliced loaf of bread. I won't be going to the food bank. I normally do today on a Tuesday, and I won't be going to the food bank on the Thursday as well. I won't need to, because what I got today is amazing. So that's all the bread items there. I don't think I've missed any of the bread. Lots of yummy bread things and sweet treats. Yum. So I'm just going to put that out of the way, and then we'll come back and unpack the coal bags. Right, back again. I've got a bit more room on the table now to start unpacking all the cold items. I've got 2 bagfuls of goodies here. So I'll show you what I got. The lady at the food pantry was wonderful. She loaded me up with so many yummy things. It's going to be an awesome help to us. So first of all, in this bag, I was lucky to be given, these are plant-based schnitzels. I've never tried, but they look pretty good. Have you ever tried these ones? Anybody in Australia? So they look a bit like chicken schnitzels, actually. So imagine you just cook them the same, fry them up in a bit of oil, or bake them in the oven. So there's 2 packs of those I was given, which is great. So there's 4 altogether, so that'd be 1 each for a meal. There's also some ready meals that I was given. There's a crumb chicken meal. This one comes with, it looks like mashed potato there, and a whole heap of, I think it's carrot. A bit hard to tell what it is. Some sort of vegetable on the side. Yes, it looks like carrot, I think, was the mystery orange-looking blobs on the side there, or pieces on the side. So that looks pretty decent, actually. That's a nice little meal to get. And there was also chicken and vegetable hot pot. I think we've had some of these ones a while ago. So that's all in together, a bit like a stew. That's the ingredients there. And there's one more down the bottom. Crumb chicken and veggies, which my husband will love. This one's a bit hard to see. It looks like it's got green beans, and that looks like a big mushroom, doesn't it? Mushroom, pumpkin maybe? Yeah, mushroom, roast mushroom. There you go. Yeah, a big roasted mushroom. How cool is that? So yum. And there's also some basil, which is great. Love basil. The lady gave me a whole heap of these, I think you call them yogurts. She's put them in a bag in case they leaked on the way home. They're actually mango flavour. And they're frozen at the moment, so I'm going to hopefully put some of them back in the freezer. So there's 3 pots there of the mango one. And there's also in the bag here 4 other pots of this one. I'm not going to attempt to say the name. I'm not even sure how you would pronounce that one. But it's yogurt, I believe, some type of frozen yogurt. If the camera will focus. So, yeah, if you know what that tastes like, let me know. It says it's tasty, so awesome to get. So that was everything in the first cold bag. And in the second cooler bag, I'll show you what I got. Are you ready for it? Ta-da! Look at this, how amazing. Half a dozen almond and coconut milks. These are all frozen. They're 1 litre cartons. Nutty Bruce. And there is one of the unsweetened activated almond milk as well. So awesome. There is also a smoothie that she chucked in as well for me. Raspberry, pear, orange and banana. So that's nice. I'm going to see if I can pack most of these back in my freezer and just pull one out as we need it over the next little while. So that's really amazing to get all that milk. That's a big help. We go through a fair bit with cereal and breakfast and cups of tea and, yeah, smoothies, all sorts of things you can use it for. So, yeah, really wonderful to get that. So that was all the cold items and the bread items. So moving on to the big box of grocery items and the fruit and veggies. I think we'll do the groceries first. I'll see if we can unpack it and give you a glimpse of all the goodies I got today. Some fantastic items. And in the box of groceries, we got some 2-minute noodles with whole grain noodles and chicken flavour, so that's awesome. My kids are going to love that. And these are little dinosaurs, I think they are. Dinosaur pasta. So that'll be fun. And there's a bag of rigatoni as well. So that'll be a different one to cook with. And this big bag in the corner of the box, you'll never guess what it is. Remember how I made some cinnamon sugar a little while ago in my apple pie tacos video? Well, this is a whole big amazing bag of cinnamon sugar. So absolutely incredible. It's like, I suppose it must have been from a restaurant or something. I don't really know. It's huge. So I'm not going to run out of cinnamon sugar anytime soon. So amazing. And in the bottom of the box, we've got some peanut butter, jar of Vegemite, some chicken tonight honey and mustard sauce, some creamy chicken soup, a very big can of tuna, which is fantastic, some finely chopped tomatoes. This can's a little dented, so I'll make sure I use this one sooner rather than later. There's also some vegan aioli. We've got 2 jars of the bolognese sauce, which will be fantastic. So I can already think of a recipe or two with that and all the pasta that we've got. There's some natural pine nuts. This one I'll probably use to make some pesto with, I'm thinking. So that's great to get. There's a kilogram bag of long grain white rice. Again, super handy. And a bag of spaghetti. Over here we've got some passata sauce or tomato puree. There's a box of cereal. And some Satana bran, which looks yummy. So my kids will love that this week. Awesome. There's a few different noodle type items they've put in for us as well. There's these ones, I think, artificial beef flavour and sour pickled cabbage, it says. Sounds a little interesting. So that's a bit different. And there's some udon noodles, which is great. That'll be really handy, those. And we've got soup of the day, buttercup pumpkin and veg. Yum. And there's some delicious Alfredo pasta and sauce. So that's a handy one to get as well. Still going. It's so fantastic what we've been given. Some spaghetti, the one for all. I've never tried that one before. That's quite a big can. Awesome. I was really excited when I spied these two. They're red kidney beans in one can, and there's some lentils here in the other can as well. So that's fantastic. There's also, think about 6 little soaps and 2 of the Palmolive milk and honey cakes of soap as well, which is fantastic. It's a real help to get toiletries. It's not something that there's much room in the budget for these days, so awesome. And also got given some shampoo. The lady said to me if I needed anything in particular, and I said I could use some shampoo, which was so nice of her to go and get this for me. I've actually got long hair, so I will go through the shampoo quite quickly. I can, so that's amazing to get that. Real big help. And not just a cheap brand either. How awesome is that to get some lovely shampoo? So really nice. Super grateful for that. I did also get given a massive big 2-litre long life full cream milk, which is great. And some juice for the kids as well. Some 50% less sugar orange juice. So that's everything that was in the grocery box. Oh, and before I move on to the fruit and veggies, I was also given, there's 2 rolls of toilet tissue, toilet paper here, which is amazing. Such a big help. And something a little bit different, the lady had some of these scrubbers. They've got like a handle, so real easy to use, like in the shower or cleaning walls, floors. So a little scourer pad, super helpful to get as well. And here's the wonderful fruit and veggie box I got given. The lady had this all pre-packed for me when I went to the food pantry. I didn't get to pick and choose anything. She had it already put aside for me. There's some amazing stuff. I've got a bunch of shallots, or spring onions you might call them. There's half a celery. These ones have gone a little floppy, but I know you can put them in water to make them go crisp again. There's also, do you know what these ones are? They're dragon fruit. I got given 2 dragon fruit, which is fantastic. I love dragon fruit. I like putting them in banana smoothies. If they're pink or red ones on the inside, it makes the smoothies go bright, vivid pink. They're really fun. They're nice just to eat scooped out of the outside skin as well as a snack. So that was something a bit different to be given. There's also a carton of strawberries and a very ripe bunch of bananas, but that's okay. They'll get used. There's a bag of mandarins and also a bag of navel oranges, which look really good. There's 2 red onions, which is fantastic. I love using red onions. There's 1 red capsicum or red pepper. This one's a little wrinkly and worse for wear, but I'm sure it will taste good when you chop it up. And there's also a green one as well. So 2 capsicum. There's 3 pears, which are green and a bit more backwards, so that's good. And in these bags in the back corner, they're not donuts. Can you see what it is? I was so excited to see these. Something totally different that you never guessed probably. They're chestnuts. I really love chestnuts, and I haven't had chestnuts for a long, long time. I did previously, many years back, when I used to buy chestnuts, I used to just buy a few to have as a snack sometimes. You can roast them in the oven, have them with a bit of sea salt. So there's quite a big bag of chestnuts there. These are all fresh ones. And there's another bag here as well of chestnuts. So amazing. Let me know if you've got any different recipes for using chestnuts. The only thing I would think to do with them is probably just cook them and eat them as a snack. So yeah, if you've got any good ideas what to do with them, let me know. There's also a cantaloupe or a rock melon, which is ready to eat. It's a really big one actually. And there's 4 kiwi fruit. These are the gold ones, so they're yellow on the inside more than green. There's a really big portion of cabbage there. It's basically a whole cabbage, huge. And there's quite a few potatoes. I don't know how many potatoes there. There's at least half a dozen potatoes. There's about 4 apples and about 3 sweet potato in the corner of the box as well. So that's everything in the fruit and veggie box. And that's everything I received in the 3-month hamper. How amazing is that? So many wonderful food blessings. Such an awesome help to us. All the grocery items, just amazing to get all that. If you're also needing a help at the moment with food, please don't be shy or embarrassed to go and find a food bank or food pantry in your area as well. If you need a place to start, down in my description box I've left some links where you can put in a postcode or a zip code and hopefully find something nearby to you. Thanks again everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a nice weekend, and until next time, take care.